Hello, family. It's Arhinna, your tarot life coach, bringing you your May tarot scopes, big baby. Big, big hugs, lots and lots of love, high fives, and some damn dirty shoulder rubs. What's up, fam? I hope you're staying safe and taking care of yourself and getting out in nature. With that being said, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a beautiful month ahead of you. We're going to jump into a little bit of an astrology forecast, pick our card energy, and then we'll head up your tarot read. So with that being said, on the 7th, we have some big energy coming in. We have a full moon in Scorpio, 17 degrees. Be prepared. Secrets will be revealed and everything will be shown. On the 10th, happy Mother's Day. Take your moment, guys. I'm a stay-at-home mom right now. I'm working 2 jobs. I have 2 beautiful children, and it's interesting. So yes, I'm going to take that day for myself. Now, on the 11th, I want to say this, Saturn retrograde, 1 degree Aquarius. Be prepared. It's going to be there till June 1st. This is a sneak peek of what 2021 actually has in hold for us. Mercury will also be entering into Gemini, and communication is going to clear up. Now, on the 13th, Mars enters into Pisces, okay, so we might not really fully go into action, but Venus will also be going retrograde 21 degrees Gemini. So Venus retrograde, what does that have for you? Stay tuned. I will have a video for that too. Now, on the 14th, Jupiter goes retrograde 27 degrees Capricorn. So we have Pluto and Jupiter both retrograde in the sign of Capricorn. Pluto is transformation. Jupiter is that of enhancing and making it larger. Be prepared for things to be changing. On the 20th, it's your season, Gemini. Happy birthday. And you have a new moon in Gemini on the 22nd. The 28th, Mercury will be moving into Cancer. Communication might get a little bit fumbled. All right. With that being said, just understand that with this Venus retrograde energy that we have coming in, you might have people from the past showing up, wounds from the past, anything that has to do with love, money, is going to come up. This is a time to reassess, readdress, and move forward. All right, so here we go. Time to pick your energy. Which will it be, 1 or 2? If you chose card number 1, you better be on the lookout, big baby. This comes down to number 17, so it comes down to an 8. I'm going to say watch the way you're communicating because 8 is about that. And if you're traveling, also be very, very careful. This is an indication of there is a situation on the horizon that could cause some problems. So just be aware and pay attention to everything that's going on. Now, if you chose card number 2, you have number 1. It's you. It's the Oracle of Delphi. You might be really stepping into your intuition, really starting to pay attention to your spirituality, and you're listening more to your inner voice this month as you're moving forward, as opposed to second guessing yourself. So congratulations. With that being said, thank you guys so much for all your love, your support, and hanging out with me. I look forward to catching up with y'all in the reads. Hello, Virgos. Are you ready for your read, baby? So with that being said, we're going to go through our lineup. We got our power animals. We got a little mind, body, and soul. Hit up the tarot. Check out all the energies that are coming your way. Look at the retrograde. A little bit of love and health. And then you'll be on your way. I mean, just that fast, right? So we're going to start off because you are the cute and cuddly guinea pig. Oh, baby, you're so cute, Virgo. You are all about love. That is what you're all about, Virgo. People just misunderstand you all the time. I mean, you just want to throw some sanitizer on somebody and clean up their house and get their life in order, and then you can love them. Now, this is all about love. It starts with your connection to your cosmic heart. So be open to what Venus is teaching you during the retrograde, all right? And remember, where love flows, love grows, okay? Relax and trust in knowing that love is coming to you. Trust that energy. The guinea pig is radiating love from its heart center, and it's telling you, you don't have to settle for less. You can hold out a little bit longer so you can get exactly what you're desiring. Intimacy. All right. Now, with that being said, you are starting off mentally with the goddess of Teotihuacan. I love these cards. Significant here because it's the foundation. So thinking about it mentally, you need to get it clear in your head what you truly want so you don't get off your course. Okay.
So when she shows up, this is a time of purification and cleansing. It leads to enhanced fertility. You'll be protected and supported as you move forward. It says consider very seriously the need to cut cords to negative or unhelpful influences in your life, whether they're habits, people, forms of entertainment, or media. It's time to cut it. Only then you can remember who you are and what's important to you. Give yourself a chance for spiritual, psychological, and emotional time out. Go cleanse, go purify, go do what you need to do to feed your soul. Sacred Mother has come to you in honor of the important work that you've come this far in consciousness. What are your healing stories? Okay, this is making me almost think about what is your relationship with your mother? Okay, those things might be affecting your intimacy. Because our mother is who we are the closest to, right? She's the one who teaches us how to love and kind of how to be loved. And, you know, some of us don't have a father, and so the mother is the only one. Now, if you do have a father, it's saying that the mother is kind of they've taught you some things that might need to be cut, okay? Some cord cutting there. You have the opportunity to shift the energy from survival, like stressfully survival, to resting in the creation, because the guinea pig is telling you, what's all this rush about? Why are you so worried about it? You're going to fall in love. You're lovable, Virgo. Now, intimacy comes down to the number 16. Very beautiful energy coming here. Intimacy is not sex, okay? This is about maintaining a healthy relationship, emotionally intimate. Now, what I'm picking up is there might be some Virgos who tie the sexualness in with the intimacy and believe that that's the relationship, where the goddess of Teotihuacan is saying that needs to change. What is your foundation? What is the core? Are you emotionally, spiritually, mentally connected before you go and connect that cord of sexuality? Now, if you're in a relationship right now, you're being asked to kind of look at how you're sharing information. Is it mutual respect? Are you both being heard? Are you just giving or taking? All right. There's confusion has been allowed into the relationship. There's a use and abuse of power in some relationships, resulting in miscommunication, bad breakups, and abusive relationships. This is from your past, and this is what's causing fear and intimacy in your relationships. Take time to nurture and nourish your body. Dress your best, baby. Look good, feel good, smell good, baby. And make your intimacy with yourself as you're exploring it with others. Okay, now the number 17, this card is kind of scary, okay, because you got Big Mama looking at you like, really? Look out. I feel like she's giving you a warning, okay? This tells you to keep your eyes opening for a challenging situation, maybe even an argument around you or a battle. Have a backup plan on how to get your balance. You're going to see it coming, Virgo. You know what's coming. You know it's coming, and you need to choose your intimacy as opposed to your sexuality this time, okay? So I have the numbers 4, 16, and 17. 4 is going to be a very important number for you, and the 16th and 17th, I would be on the lookout. The number 4, 7, 8 comes down to a 19. Excuse me. The 19th comes down to a 10. It's telling you a 1. It's time to start with you. It's time to do it with you, okay? Start the intimacy with yourself, realizing what it is that you truly want so you can be on the lookout for a situation that's going to push your buttons. All right, bless these cards. Shows the energy for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Oh, communication. We need a break. We're tired of fighting. The fight is over. We need a break. We need to recover. Some of us, our health might be recovering still because of that 4 of Swords. You need to rest. Oh my goodness, Virgo. You might be up at night, unable to sleep. Insomnia might be really bad, but there's a lot of healing coming forward for you. And just because healing is coming doesn't mean, oh, it's going to be the best thing ever, you know? Like, just know that there's healing coming, and it's going to be for your benefit. Rolled a 4, so let's see what you got foundationally going on this month, baby. All right. Whew, we made a decision. We're standing in our power. Moon. Oh, King of Cups reversed. And 7 of Wands reversed. And then we have here Gemini, Libra, Aquarius trying to give us a message. Let me move this over just so we can get it straight. So I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck. What has been going on, Virgo? You have been quiet in the comments. I'm telling you, y'all used to be the ones hitting me up all the time. I think I'd have made y'all mad. So I have the 5 of arrows at the bottom of the deck, and it's looking at the Ace of Pentacles, and you're like, there was something that you had initiated last month. You thought it was going well. You were like, this is going good. Bam. False start. We're going to wipe the slate clean with Genesis reverse. You got the help that you needed financially, emotionally, and mentally, but you're still dealing with a little bit of a heartbreak. You're kind of disillusioned by it with the star reversed. It could have been an online issue. It could have been that you saw something online about them, and the cat is out the bag because the 7 of arrows came out. So now I'm looking at your top cards. That's for some and not for all, whatever was at the bottom. The 7 of Cups with the 7 of Wands, they're both reversed. Information will be coming through this month, okay? Now, let's look at the 7 of Cups touching justice. You made a decision. You stood in your power. What is this decision about? You walked away. You walked away from something. You're not looking back. You're like, I've got this. Virgo is not looking back. I'm so proud. I'm so proud. But you're sitting in your justice, right? We got justice right by the moon. I want to say blind justice is going to happen. Karma is about to be delivered. You're not going to see it. You're not going to know about it. But guess what? It's going to happen. Sometimes I'll get people that ask me questions like, do you think they'll ever get their karma? And I'm like, does it really matter if you're happy? Like, don't even make yourself struggle. Just go do you. Go be happy. Right? So let's see what justice is having for you right now. 4 of Pentacles. I feel like it's going to be important for you to hold on to your money. It's going to be important for you to keep yourself safe, stay in your home. Like, don't really, not sound like quarantine. Just make your home your castle, okay? Make your home your castle. You don't need to venture out. And I really want to say, don't let them back in. Because I see somebody trying to lurk. You see that King of Cups? He's trying to lurk. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Somebody's trying to come in. Should this be here? Okay. The number 4 is very significant for you this month. Pay attention to the 4th, and anything that you see with 44 is a sign from your guides, because you have the number 13, and I have the number 13 looking at me over here with death and rebirth. This is a situation that needs to change. All right, you want justice to be served, but you're kind of stuck at the fork in the road where you're going to either make the same decision that you've always made and go down this safe, secure road, or you're going to go down where you really think you need to go. And I'm going to say, don't be letting them blow smoke up your ass, because it's time for you to wake up, Virgo. Wake up. Don't believe what they're selling you, because the moon is coming out. This full moon is going to show you what you need to do. The full moon is on the 7th. Now let's see what this full moon has for you, my friend. Page of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I just kind of feel you're going to get this information. You're going to find out something about somebody, possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You're going to get it out of nowhere. You see little birds, tweet, tweet, tweet-a-lee-lee. You're walking across. You're trying to bridge this gap. You have great ideas. You're doing the do, Virgo. And then you get caught up in something. Caught up in something that you always get caught up in if you didn't take the right turn on the fork in the road. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm looking at the King of Cups. The King of Cups could represent Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but this energy is also that of an individual who has emotionally manipulated a situation and they took your confidence, okay? Well, you gave them your confidence. So let's see what this King of Cups has. There it is. There's that heartbreak. So I don't know who triggered you, but this is a trigger. Something triggered you. Either it triggered you back to the mother issue or it's triggering you to a father issue. I'm going to say it, okay? And don't get mad at me. However, if this does not apply to you, just don't listen to this part. What I also get here is that there needs to be more information before you make a decision. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, okay? Now, I talked about cord cutting. Do you see all the cords in this card? It's going to be important to really work with that energy. It's like almost like you go really far, you do really good, okay? You do really, really good. And then you see this coming and you still go down that road. And that road, you think the road's going to lead you to this, but it doesn't. Your road leads you to this every time. All right, Virgo, so whatever that situation is, whether this is with love or family or whatever, that's where the cord needs to be cut. That's what needs to happen there. But, you know, hey, we are humans. We make great choices sometimes. You know, I'm just as guilty. I do stupid stuff too, all the time. I let people back in when I know I shouldn't. Because sometimes we just kind of hope that it'll be different, right? There is something that does not need to be regenerated, revived, or revisited. It's done. Okay, there is something about it being done, and you know it's done, but it's like you want to let them come back. The 10th, Virgo, the 10th is going to be important. Okay, now this leads to your confidence. So self-esteem might be an issue. So let's work with our solar plexus energy. It's going to be important for you to work with your solar plexus. That is affirmations in the mirror, working with yellow, wearing yellow, making yourself feel really good about yourself. Working with the mantra, what is the mantra? Ram, okay? Solar plexus, Manipura, we got to get that going so that we can move forward. There's that 13 again. So 13 is very important for you also. I think that was on Fork in the Road, right? Where's the number on Fork? Yeah, 13. I was like, I can't even see it. 13th, okay? The 13th, Mercury moves into, no, Mars enters Pisces and Venus retrograde. The 13th is important for you. There's going to be something that happens that day that wants to take you. Don't revive it. Don't do it. Let that shit go. Like seriously, it has not worked for you in the past, Virgo, and you want to change. And if you want to make that change where you get your confidence back, you have to let that situation die so that you can be reborn. Okay, cut those cords. Now we have the Prince of Arrows coming through, and I want to talk about cutting cords. Some people be like, well, I already cut cords, and I mean, I don't know why they keep coming back if I cut the cord. I'm like, okay, sometimes you have to keep recutting it until you get to the root issue. Sometimes it's not just a simple meditation. Sometimes you really got to do some work with it. You might journal, you might go get therapy, you might kind of research why is it that you're seeking validation from this situation or this person in order to feed you, okay? We don't need that. However, sometimes psychologically we'll take that little trip down that road because that's what we know. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person or that you're not going to find love, but it's something that needs to be kind of evaluated. It's called externalization. If you externalize the problem, then it's no longer you and no longer them. The problem is the problem. And the problem is this intimacy. You've been burned by intimacy, and so you might equate love with sex, okay? And this isn't everybody. However, there's some who are really struggling with that. And so with that struggle, the best thing to do is on the 13th, right when Venus goes retrograde, be aware of the wounds that are coming to your situation so that you don't have to relive them, okay? Now, Prince of Arrows coming in, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. Let's see what's going on. And he's telling us, have patience. I'm choking on my words. Have patience, my friend. Have patience as you move forward. Be aware that not everything is going to be the same. It's only going to be the same if you keep making the same choices. This is you realizing who's number one. You are number one. You're number one, Virgo. You're going to move forward. So this is a situation where I see you walking away from something. You walked away from it. It was a false start. You're holding on to your justice. Things are being illuminated. And I feel like you're like progressing, and then all of a sudden something from your past comes back. And it's like, dun, 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 dun. And that's where you're going to have to take your moment. And that's where you make your choice. And that's where you decide which road you're going to take. All right, so that's what I have coming out for you. Let's see what we have for our booed up Virgos. What do we got for our booed up Virgos? Let's see here. Beautiful energy, I hope. Upright. Oh, and upright. Okay, you will be receiving information strategically. In your relationship, when you get this information, it's not like bam, pow, pow. This is where the intimacy comes in, where you have to calculate, how am I going to express this? Again, the Emperor is the number 4. So he is bringing you, he's sitting there and he's waiting for this message. Like, you got the information. By the full moon on the 7th, look at that, full moon 7th, Scorpio, 17 degrees. I'm telling you, be aware you're going to get information, okay? Watch how you present that information. Understand that there's more than being right. Sometimes it's about getting to the root of the issue. And you have Hamsa. You are protected in this situation. Make sure that you know that you are protected to express yourself and speak your mind, Virgo. Okay, single Virgos. Single Virgos. What? Oh, single Virgos, get out of your head. Oh, I don't even want to put these cards up there. Something is a loss, but we're having trouble because we are like not wanting to move forward. The Five of Cups with the Nine of Swords. This isn't for everybody, okay? So take the parts that fit. Like, I don't want you to think I'm negative Nancy. This is a situation where if we cut the losses, we cut the cords, maybe we don't have to go into this over here. Maybe we can bypass that, okay? All those negative thoughts, all those things that are corded up with that Three of Hearts. Three of Swords, okay? So let's see how we're going to work with this energy. Virgo, I feel like you're going to hate me. Like, you're like, you're so negative. I'm not, I promise. Singing bowl, restore your energetic flow. This is like clear the energy, my friend. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to clear the energy. There's something about a cleanse, purification. There's something that needs to be done to clear that energy so that you can sleep at night. Remember what the guinea pig said. All you got to do is know that love is coming. All right? Love is coming. The universe is not going to leave you hanging. You're going to get the love that you desire. All right? Now, let's go ahead and close up your reading before you cut me off because you're like, you're negative. I don't like it. I don't like you, girl. So let's talk about your retrogrades. All right, let's change the subject, okay? Okay. The Acropolis. This is about your inspiration. Now, the way I'm going to set this up is the lower world where you see Pan talking to the goddess. This is what Saturn is trying to teach you, all right? Saturn in Aquarius on the 11th. Now, are you bothered by this picture? How do you feel about this? This is the goat-legged god of nature, Pan. And he's found talking to the goddess, okay? He was the protector of the Athenians as well as the men of the hills and the original Good Shepherd. So, what happened? People personified him. They feared him. They thought of him as the devil, okay? Maybe in the past, you should have seen through your prejudices and allowed yourself to be counseled to overcome the obstacles and conflicts you faced. You must learn that energy must be both given and received. And if you are all give and no take, then you will not gain all that the universe is ready to give you. If you fail to revisit the advice that was offered to you before, you will continue to struggle to find the happiness that you seek. Okay? Because you're carrying a feeling and a sense of loss and injustice. So Saturn is telling you from now until June 1st, I want you to sit with that injustice and I want you to make justice out of this situation. Get the counseling, get the help, sit and talk to that person, make peace with it. All right? Now, the middle world is that of the Venus retrograde, okay? And this is telling you what feelings come up to you when you look at the cards and the Pantheon, okay? What do you feel about that? And what are you doing to creatively express yourself? Are you writing? Are you painting? Are you expressing yourself with music to get over these blocks? So try art therapy, try music therapy, let your imagination be your guide. It's almost like you're tapping into your inner child in that solar plexus energy to pull out some creativity even with your sacral to move that energy so that you can see beauty again. Okay? Now, Jupiter, the beneficent Jupiter. I can't even talk anymore, it's so late. This is in the upper world, and this is the goddess Athena, okay, or Palace of Athene. And she's standing strong. She's her virgin purity. She's Virgo energy right here, okay? Now, her weapon is strategy rather than bloodshed, and she encourages you to use your natural intelligence, but also to seek knowledge and inspiration when you're facing challenging situations. Trust your inner wisdom, call on her with words, or call upon your higher power with your words and pray. Invocate that power as you're moving forward because Jupiter wants to bless you in your creativity. Are you willing to go do that? All right. And then you see the owl coin, that's like her power animal is the owl, okay? Because she can see through the darkness. The owl is her guide, leading her through the darkness and revealing her enemies. I'm telling you, you're going to find out that there was somebody who you thought was your friend or who you thought was your lover or you thought was going to be the one, and it's going to be revealed that they're not, all right? So just be ready. Your crystal is kyanite. I'm going long on this one. This does not hold negative energy. It doesn't require to be cleaned. It helps balance and open your chakras, opens up communication with your guides and your angels. On a healing level, this also facilitates you to return to a healthy state with your muscles and your motor neuron responses. Spiritually, this means the need to sit quietly with an issue. Why are you holding on so strong? Personally, get your priorities straight. Go take yourself a cleansing bath, do yourself a little ritual, and clean your vibes. On your health reading, you have the Six of Swords. This is Mercury in Aquarius. This is body aches, pain. Time to disconnect from technology and reconnect to your source to recharge. All right, now the herb for this is vervain. It's used for nervous and irritability. It's caused by a congested liver or gallbladder. Vervain is used for PMS, insomnia, bladder issues, and it was used on Christ's wounds, okay? Now, the energy with vervain is Gemini. The element is water. It's tied to the planet Venus. The gods are Isis, Thor, and Jupiter. Look at that. It enhances other herbs. Vervain can be used for protection and can be made into a broom to clear your altar or as a wash with deal to get rid of negative energies. It's used in love spells to rekindle, and the leaves attract wealth. So that is your health read. And for your communication, I'm using Don Miguel Ruiz. Always do your best. Your best is changing all the time. Your best will depend on whether you're refreshed in the morning or tired at night. Your best will be different when you're happy as opposed to upset, or healthy opposed to sick. Under any circumstances, just do your best, and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. Know your limits, Virgo. And of course, I had to save the best for last. I finally got the Rebel deck. And your message from the Rebel deck is you are giving too many fucks. Give 0. Stop worrying about what everyone's going to say. Stop worrying about what things are going to happen and just do you. You are the #1 priority, but pay attention on the 13th. Big revelations are coming to you from then on. All right? With that being said, if you're interested in a read, hit me up at arianaluciano@gmail.com or on the gram at Ariana Luciano. Be blessed, fam.